So it's been a while since I've done one of these. I'm definitely out of the loop, I guess you could say. To be fair, I don't watch a ton of Shoe on Head, so I thought this would be something that I could do that I hadn't already seen. This was from 3 days ago, so men on Reddit are not okay. I mean, you're preaching to the choir. I think we all kind of know that. But I'm sure she'll go into detail as to why they're not okay, so I'm curious to see what's happening with this. Okay. Let's get into it, I guess. Okay, anyways, 3, 2, 1, boop.
Hello again, friends, and
Hello.
happy Halloween. This Halloween, decided to
I mean,
dress
it's been a couple days since Halloween, so it's okay.
up as the scariest possible thing to my audience. A woman.
Oh no.
As the OG YouTube pick-me, I have made many videos dunking on bad female behavior, ranging from terrible things like the creepy female teacher epidemic, to more silly things like women posting their L's in my Are Women Okay video.
I think I remember, I vaguely remember both of these videos, but I remember this one more. What? I mean, I'm gonna be honest, there are sometimes times where I also will do this. I don't know what the phenomena is, honestly. It's just like, I guess it's just like in the moment, you think it's a good idea, but in reality, it's just really dumb. Now, I'm not posting really, really dumb L's like these women are, but I mean, I think every woman posts their L at some point, so it just is what it is. It just is what it is.
The video where I read embarrassing stories women willingly put on the internet about themselves. And that video has sort of become a fan favorite. So I've gotten many requests from you guys to do a male version of that video. But the issue I found is the male version just doesn't exist. No, I'm not joking.
Yeah, I mean, if men have been kind of terrified into silence, of course they're not going to be talking about it. That's, yeah, that's concerning. That's concerning. But it makes sense that she would have a hard time finding that. I guess that's probably why she went into the Reddit side of things. Alright, that explains a lot.
Everywhere for the male equivalent, but it turns out, unlike women, men don't like to post embarrassing stories about themselves.
Fair.
Women will be out here openly talking about the time they got a yeast infection from the homeless man behind a Denny's, but a man won't even post about the—
What the fuck? Huh? What the actual fuck? What the actual fuck? Is that real? Is that real? Holy fuck. Holy crap, I feel like my eyeball's about to roll into the back of my head. Okay. The sad part is I don't know if she's being serious or not, like if that was a real post or not. But I would have 100% believe it was a real post at this point in time with the way everything's been. I would 100% believe this.
The time he said "you too" when a waitress said "enjoy your food." They take that to the grave. At least that's what I thought. Until I visited a dark, forbidden corner of the internet. I used a VPN, I changed my IP address, I went incognito mode, and I visited reddit.com.
The way she talks about it makes it sound like she's going into some super deep, dark web place. Even deeper than 4chan, which is crazy.
One of the funniest and most depressing communities I have ever come across.
A specific community, or just all of it?
It's true, folks. I may have found the one place on the internet where men are posting their L's. Lord knows it's hard to be a man today, you know? Like, I couldn't imagine. You're told to be nice, but not too nice. Confident, not too confident. 6 foot, 6 pack, 6 figures, have a perfect beard, or a—
Yeah, I'm gonna be giving some women something to mull over here. Hold on one sec. We need to get up close and personal for this one. Hold on. Up close and personal. There we go. Women, if you are asking for the moon for a man like that to exist, perfect 6-pack, 7 feet tall, your standards are too high. Your standards are way too high. It's okay to look for a man that's attractive enough. But you really should be looking for the type of heart they have, the type of person they are. And if you're going to judge them by how they looks, chances are you're not going to stick with them, and you're just... and you are not being serious enough as a woman looking for love. So, don't be surprised when you get rejected by people. Also, I don't know why I had a seizure there, sorry. Yeah, don't be surprised when you get rejected by men because your standards are too high and shallow. Okay, anyways. Oh, jeez. Why am I freaking out? Oh my gosh. This curse is getting crazy. It keeps reacting to everything I do in such an extreme way. It's crazy.
A perfectly clean-shaven face. Oh yeah, that reminds me. Before we dive into this video, let's quickly give a shout out to today's sponsor, Henson Shaving. Most razors force people into these weird workarounds like apply cooling aftershave to help with the...
I know a lot of people will probably skip this part, that's fine, but I'm obligated to let this play out. Go support Shu and her razor, please. So, definitely do that,
Burn. No, that's all coping.
Why is her hair pink,
solving.
By the way?
Like when I was having the worst sleep ever.
Is this her Halloween costume?
Maybe it's my routine, you know, I tried to change up my bed routine, everything like that. No, it was my mattress. I finally changed my mattress, and then I finally started sleeping better again. It's not your shaving routine. It's the mattress. Well, the razor. Henson Shaving is on a mission to improve shaving. Not with gimmicky subscriptions or...
To be fair, a lot of companies have, like, engineered some of their blades to be intentionally bad, or good to a certain point and bad to after a certain point, and trying to work around that is kind of hard, because they want to maximize profits, and they're doing it in the scummiest ways possible. And you, the normal person, just want to have a shave. You just want to have a clean shave that's gonna last you well. It isn't gonna cost you a ton of money all the time. God damn. I've seen the razor prices. I've seen the razor head prices. They're insane.
Moisturizing strips, but with real innovation and a focus on your skin's health. Their razors are made with solid
I'm just gonna let it play for now.
Making them not only durable, but also environmentally friendly. There's no plastic involved, not even in the packaging.
Full metal,
what really
nice.
sets Henson
Full metal
apart
razor.
Is the precision of their design, with their Henson AL13 safety razor being manufactured in the same aerospace machine shop that built parts for the International Space Station. This precision allows the blade to extend just 1/1000th of an inch beyond the shave plane, ensuring a stable and gentle shave. And since I switched to Henson, I have noticed my shaves have been silkier and smoother than ever before. No tugging, no razor burn, just a close, perfect shave that feels great on my skin. So basically, no more leg a beard. The best part is, once you invest in a Henson razor, it's a lifetime purchase. The only thing you'll need to replace are the blades, which cost 10 cents each. Just 10 cents. So once you own the razor, you'll only be spending like $3 to $5.
I know she mentioned the type of steel. Sorry, I was off to the side there. I know she mentioned the type of steel that's mostly like anti-rust because it's designed to be used for like cooking, I think. I don't know. I imagine that they're designed to be anti-rust, but I think that's probably the only reason why you would even replace it, is if it wasn't as anti-rust as you think.
A year on blades.
I don't know. I don't know anything about this thing.
Henson's store offers a variety of colors, even a titanium version, so you can pick the razor that best fits your style.
Just head on over to hensonshaving.com/shoe and add both a Henson razor and 100 blades to your cart, and then enter code SHOE.
100 blades. Well, let's see. Okay, the razor is $90, with the idea that you're not going to be buying another one anytime soon. $13 for 100 blades is actually kind of cheap. That's pretty... Yeah, that's pretty decent, actually. Anyways, go support Seoane and her razor. Or not her razor, but just go support her sponsor.
To get the blades for free with your purchase. Your skin, your wallet, and your environment will thank you. Thank you, Henson, for sponsoring this video, and as always, thank you, the viewer, for not skipping the ad. Now, let's get back to the video.
Are men okay? No.
No.
No, they are not. We have gone over this many times in more serious videos. Modern men are going through a lot, and for a long time there was nowhere for them to vent. Can't vent to your friends because that's gay. Can't vent to your girlfriend because that's gay. Can't vent to a therapist because that's gay. Everything is gay, except of course gay sex, which we all know is only gay if the balls touch. So...
it should not be gay for a guy to vent his problems to the girlfriend, but I mean, if you just met, you probably should hold off on to like that sort of thing until you've gotten to know each other better. At the same time, if you're too scared to share that sort of stuff with your girlfriend, how do you know if you guys are a good match? Like, that doesn't sound like a good match. It just sounds like you're trying to make do with what you got, which I get it, but both sides have to be willing to capitulate to the other's needs. That's the whole point of being in a relationship. I know not everybody can handle each other's needs, of course, but you should be willing to support each other even at their lowest. And if you're not willing to do that, then it's not a good match.
What is a man to do? Where is a man to go? Reddit, of course.
I guess. Jesus.
Kitchen cells, to be exact. Kitchen cells.
What? I have never heard of this one. Kitchen cells? Alright, I'm gonna let her explain it.
Is a Reddit page where, quote, incels go to vent their frustrations with the world, as well as show off the food they are consuming at the moment.
To be fair, some of the food that they're showing is actually a lot more... It's a lot more highbrow than I thought I would expect on a Reddit of dedicated to people posting on Reddit who call themselves incels. I'm at least impressed with the food. It does look yummy in some cases. I don't know about this one. This is like a salsa in a jar? I'm not sure.
Now, for those of you who don't know what an incel is a involuntary celibate.
Right.
Somebody who, for whatever reason, cannot...
And to be clear, not a terrorist, because the media tried to run with that narrative. That is not what they are. They're just choosing to be they're just choosing to be maidenless because they are tired of everything happening to them. That's what it actually means.
Not get laid or get a girlfriend. And
right.
For the people watching this, a girlfriend is a girl that is your friend who you love. Like that little anime girl you watch in the corner of your screen, except she loves you back. So...
I fucking can't! Shoot, why do you have to do me dirty like this? Oh no! Oh my god. God damn it. I know she's not, I know she's talking to VTubers as a whole with that one, but god damn it. God damn it. I am so sorry. I got caught off guard with that one.
Let's dive into this. Let's see what Reddit is cooking.
Oh boy. Quite literally.
Failed my f***ing driver's test today. I'm 26 years old, I can't hold a job,
wow.
I can't get laid, I can't even drive.
Did he already eat the egg yolks? Or did he just throw them out? What the hell? That's a waste. What is going on here? It's just bread and... I mean, to be fair, this makes me want hard-boiled eggs again. I've been eating a lot of that lately since the egg prices went up, and it it made it really hard for me to buy a lot of eggs or even cook hard-boiled eggs with them, and I'm just like, oh, the price finally went down, I can finally go buy eggs again and actually eat them. Holy crap. This is so sad. To be fair, though, it took me a while to get my driver's license, too. I was quite anxious behind the wheel, so it was really hard for me to get beyond the written test part. It took me an abnormally long amount of time to get that done. So, my only recommendation is just do your best. Keep trying, do your best, don't give up on that, on the driver's license part. Unfortunately, the States really needs you to have a driver's license to function at all. Not even in the girlfriend dating department, just in general. In general. Alternatively, you could find a way to Europe where they don't have a lot of cars. I mean, that might work out better.
I don't deserve flavors. I dropped my salad. I fail at everything I do. I'll never amount to anything. I'm a perverted incel freak with weirdly long toes. Classmates...
Hold on. Oops. I'm trying to grab... There we go. Those aren't weirdly long. Those are normal looking toes. What do you mean, bro? And mistakes happen. Mistakes happen.
I'll never amount to anything. I'm a perverted incel freak with weirdly long toes. Classmates said I have school shooter vibes.
What is this? What is this? Ugh. I'm sorry, but some of the things that they were posting on the subreddit at first looked decent. They looked yummy, but man, the first one was just sad. This is just what the fuck.
Full of sludge. What am I looking at?
I know!
Classmate? Holy shit, maybe they were right. Resident
Maybe they were right. Oh my god. We're just bullying.
Evil ass meal. I asked my high school biology teacher out on a date the day I turned 18 via.
You cannot be serious. You cannot be serious. You are asking out your teacher? Yeah, guy, you should not be doing this. This is bad. This is so bad. At least the food looks okay, but Jesus. Also, if there's a weird cut, it's because I went on a weird tangent about a weird story that I didn't need to tell, so sorry about that.
Her Steam account. She blocked me. This guy somehow managed
W biology teacher. That is what the fuck, man.
To find the one female teacher that did not want to groom their male students.
Yeah, really?
Chicken looks good though.
It does.
7 out of 10. Asked a girl out and she started laughing. Oh, that's just a learning experience, dude. Got super hard. Rice. Oh. 5/10. Rice looks good.
I mean, it is just rice. Add a little bit of butter to that and it'll taste better. Not a ton. You don't want it to be taking over the thing, but yeah. I personally like duck sauce in my rice sometimes. I know it's a weird thing to add, but it gives it a nice flavor. When butter and rice doesn't work out. Man. That's rough, man. You're hitting on a girl and she just laughs at you and your body is like, oh, I like that. Bro. I don't blame you for feeling that way, but geez.
The only girlfriend I've had was on an online game when I was 11. I'm gonna hold your hand when I tell you this. That was a man. That was a 45-year-old man. Made this.
I didn't know what to say to that. I was gonna comment on the photo though. That looked good. It looked tasty. Oh my gosh. Yeah, chances are it was probably a man, so I hate to break it to you.
Cake to celebrate 6 months on heroin. No woman could love a creature like me, but this feels great anyways. I only haven't ended my life because I don't want to make any women happy. My obsession with an anime girl prevents me from talking to 3D women. Every night before going to sleep, I watch a video of her kissing the camera, and it is almost always the highlight of my day. May I know which one it is?
Oh no. It's a VTuber, isn't it? Bro. Oh gosh.
Sue from Monster Musume. You know what?
It's not even a VTuber. Okay. Okay. That's fair. You know what? Listen, I try not to judge people for their anime waifus. I literally can't. But at the same time, it's one of those where I strive. I hope for men to strive better than just being obsessed with anime waifus, you know? I want them to be able to find the love of their life. I want them to be able to feel confident in themselves. So, it's just... It is a sad imagery that I'm seeing here, but man, I just want them to feel better about themselves. And there's not much I can do for them. They have to do it themselves.
After the last video I did, I can't even judge this. Like...
True, the monster fucker one. Oh my gosh. God. I did watch that one on my own, that's why I'm not reacting to it.
It's human looking.
Yeah.
The bar is in hell. I have a huge crush on a coworker.
I mean, she's not wrong there, she's not. Oh gosh.
Talking at her about fishing, and I jokingly said I could buy her one of those toy Barbie fishing rods and teach her how to catch a fish. She said, I don't think I'd be interested in that, in the most disgusted tone of voice I've ever heard a human muster.
What? I'm sorry.
I said talking at.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It needed an extra minute to process this. What the fuck? Yeah. See, I think this is definitely a big L, because you didn't need to say this. You didn't need to say this, my guy. You didn't.
Disgusted tone of voice I've ever heard a human muster. I like how he said talking at her. Not with her, not talking with her, talking at her. Women love when you talk at them. Just corner them and start yapping about World War I or like Warhammer lore. They
don't corner us, please. Don't. It's just don't. Just don't.
Love that shit. Just get right up in their face and explain to them the entire plot of Lord of the Rings.
Bruh.
That's how you get them. My mom's new boyfriend is younger than me. Oh no, his mom.
Okay, this is an L to the mom. I'm just saying.
Is being hag-maxed.
Yes!
She's 52. I'm 23. He's 21. He could literally be my brother. What the f do they even talk about? Oh, don't worry about it, bro. They're not doing much talking. I wish a tomboy could just casually...
Yeah. She's hag-maxing for real. Oh my gosh. At that point, just separate from your mother. That is disgusting. I'm sorry. I think there's an upper limit of age for how old and young one could be in a relationship, but I feel like 20 years apart is definitely one that is straddling lines. Even when you're of the age of consent, there's just, I don't know, there's just something about that I just feel is just so wrong. It wouldn't be that big of a deal if it was like a once in a while thing that you sometimes occasionally saw. But this feels like it happens so often now, and it's really eyebrow raising.
Kidnap me and drag me into a room. Pasta cereal. I feel like tomboys are like an endangered...
Pasta cereal? Hold on. I mean, the thing is, tomboys got demonized by Gen X, I think. Or no, Gen Z, sorry. Wrong letter, wrong generation. Got demonized for being too male, I guess. I think it was. I don't remember. It was a while ago. So people stopped being tomboyish. But also, I think that was more of a millennial thing, too. It was definitely more a millennial thing.
Me and drag me into a room. Pasta cereal. I feel like tomboys are like an endangered species. What the f
They'll
is
come
that?
back.
Forget tomboys. You need to be kidnapped by the feds. You need to be exiled away from society for what you...
Yeah, I saw that. I'm like, is that noodles and milk? Alright, I don't know, man. This is...
You did to that pasta. My ancestors are weeping. The last time I met anyone was when I went to the psych ward a few years ago, where I got a crush on the first girl who ever showed me any interest. She ghosted me. Just my stupid Chungus life. Okay, honestly, good. Do not get with the f***ing girl.
To be fair, I mean, here. Hold on.
Girl you met at the psych ward.
Yeah, don't freaking visit the psych ward. I just went back to reread and also to look at the food. There we go. I mean, it's not the worst looking food anyways. The scrambled egg looks a little weird, but it's okay. It looks okay. Psych ward, man. Don't have some higher standards, please. Men, I feel like, don't put, I don't know. I'm gonna get myself in so much trouble, because it's like, I try not to judge and then I'm just saying shit. You know, I just want women to lower their standards a bit because they're too high, and men don't have a high enough standard in some case. Man, when are we gonna see some level of actual normality? And people can say, you know, normal is just what it is now, and I'm like, no. Things are happening too fast for this to be normal.
Just my stupid Chungus life. Okay, honestly, good. Do not get with the f***ing girl you met at the psych ward, okay? None of this Harley Quinn Joker bullshit.
True.
You can't fix her. She can't fix you.
She can't even fix herself. That's why she's there.
Next. Today I found out the woman I have been pursuing is a lesbian. Burger meat hot dogs for me and my father, who hates me.
To be fair, though, Like, awkward situation with the food aside. If you had made that, if you baked that thing with a bit of ketchup and mustard, that probably would go pretty hard, honestly. Maybe add some relish into the mix. Where you actually, like, mix it into the burger when it's raw. And then you either, like, put it over the top of the stove, or in the oven, which is not recommended, but it does work. I think that would go really hard. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
That is doo-doo. That is poop from a butt. And 2, it is not over. It's not over. There's still one way you can date her. Put this on. I don't deserve love. Segregated Tic Tacs.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Sorry, I just, my brain is not remembering some of the things that are being said. Jesus.
I have an eating disorder. Gay. So I almost never actually cook. I'm eating plain strawberry yogurt out of a dog bowl this morning. F*** my lonely puppy life. Yesterday my scrambled eggs were over.
No one's gonna judge you for eating plain yogurt, but why not just eat it out of the canister instead of just putting it in a dog bowl? Why do this? Oh my gosh. Just some things I really just ask so many questions on, and when in reality, I really shouldn't be asking anything.
Oversalted. This morning they were undersalted. I have to kill myself. Wait, if the eggs are undersalted, can't you just put more salt on them?
Yeah.
Don't kill yourself. Just add more salt. Off to a VTuber.
It's such an easy. Oh no, here we go. It was such an easy fix too. Yeah, just add a little more salt. What are you doing?
More salt on them? Wait. Don't kill yourself. Just add more salt.
No.
Off to a VTuber burping compilation, and now I'm having the only meal I know how to make. Where the f did it all go wrong?
I mean, that's like a granola cereal, right? With some strawberries. That looks good. Like a parfait cereal. It looks good and healthy, actually. Even if it is the only thing you know, at least you're getting a balanced diet out of it. Or at least you get most of the things you need in one dish.
That is disgusting, bro. Which VTuber? Which one?
Was Chibidoki involved? I have to know. Because this seems like the kind of competition I would expect her to be in. I do try to have some level of etiquette when it comes to bodily gases, at least. And try not to do that on stream. But the one time I did do it, people were praising me for it. I'm trying to not be the next Chibidoki here, alright? She's got her own lane dedicated to herself. I'm trying not to be like that. I do have a lot of respect for her, though. She's pretty fun.
Which one, so I know to avoid that channel? A female coworker complimented me on my shirt, and I began to stutter trying to say thanks. This guy will remember that for the rest of his f***ing life. Men will be 85 years old on their deathbed, surrounded by their family, remembering the time some random woman complimented his Metallica shirt 45 years ago. Ladies, you want to make a random man's life? Compliment his shirt. Just make sure it's not one of those like Ahiago anime shirts, though. That was a weird era. I like.
It was. Although jokingly, I thought about having that style of print on a mask during lockdowns. When someone got mad at just in case someone got mad at me for not wearing my mask, that would go on my face. It would just be the mouth to make it look like it. I thought about it. I didn't do it. I probably should have. Oh, I just read this. What the hell? No. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I can't be judgment free here. Some of this is weird. This is too much. This is too much. What the hell?
This canned tuna to imagine what it feels like to eat pussy. It doesn't taste like that or have that texture though. Put 5 pennies in your mouth, cut a hot dog down the middle, and then lick that. Probably closer.
Oh my god. I can't. This is crazy. No. I'm not gonna say anything else. I'm just gonna keep going.
And here I am thinking the guy who licks a can of tuna pretending it was a pussy was rock bottom. What the f am I reading? Why can't you just buy a fleshlight or something?
True, and also this question, true.
Like a normal person. The smell and the flavor are important factors here.
Ah!
Stop. If
No. I'm so glad I have not had breakfast yet. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm I guess I'm gonna be waiting until late for lunch. Rip appetite.
Smells and tastes like tuna. Something is wrong. She has an infection. Suppose a girl has blocked you on every platform, but you know her address. For the past year, you've been sending her one GIF each month, each one bigger than the last. Sometimes you include a note. She's never responded, but you know she's receiving them. How would you proceed? You don't.
I mean, you probably should just not be doing that at all. I mean, she probably thinks they're weird because she's getting it from someone she doesn't really know. Just save yourself a lot of time and money and just stop. Those gifts, doing something like that works when you actually know who she is and she knows who you are and you guys are okay with each other, right? Even if it's just on a friend basis. But if you don't know each other that well, please don't. Please don't. Oh my gosh.
You don't proceed. None of these people at this party know I beat it to.
Although, I meant to comment on the cake. That does actually look pretty good, though. It does.
You don't proceed. None of these people at this party know I beat it to giantess vor animations. Maybe, but now the whole internet does.
That is true. But also, I'm gonna be honest. Giantess vor, out of everything else I've seen, somehow feels more normal than everything else. And I was just talking about how I just wanted things to be more normal. This world is so fucked. It's so cooked. Oh my gosh.
I love the people in the comments like, my man. It is just actually insane. Like, these people walk amongst us. Like,
oh
the guy in front of you in line at the bank might have a being eaten alive fetish. Who knows? An acquaintance I have is talking with his girlfriend and 4 of her friends 40 feet away from me. He said, statistically, one of the 10 guys in this room is a racist. They all looked at me. Funfetti pizza. I was talking to a girl who thought I was like...
I've been there. Which is a weird thing to say, but no. I had, I usually live a very quiet life, you know, I don't go outside that as much as I should. And to be fair, these days I kind of live in the middle of nowhere, so I'd have no reason to really go outside of my area. My designated area, so to speak. Outside of the garden. And honestly, living like that in an apartment setting does get you labeled that because you're not normal enough to your neighbors. And then they had the audacity to wonder why why we didn't respect them for stupid things. Like, driving over the corner on a grandfathered driveway that, you know, grandfathered in our... Yeah, to our, not even me, it was the landlord that we lived under. He was a cool guy, though. I mean, for the most part, he let us to sometimes fix certain things, like small things we could do without needing to ask for him. But man, neighbors and other people who think like that, those are people who are just trying to justify problems in their own life and taking it on everyone else.
Latino. When I told her I'm Indian, she almost gagged. Woke up this Sunday morning. I'm still...
519's okay. What's wrong with that? Bro, you don't need to be making a new set of bread. It's just... I could turn it into a nice pretzel at least. At least you could salvage it, kinda, maybe. I don't know. It doesn't look like it doesn't look fresh. It looks like it was baked and it doesn't look like it came out that well. Also, I don't understand the Indian hate. I don't. Maybe that's just me. I know that's I try not to talk too much about the race stuff, but yeah, I don't understand the Indian hate at all.
5'9". Okay, 5'9" is not f***ing short. What the hell have the dating apps done to men? Women on dating
Ruined
apps
them.
have just like destroyed the male psyche.
It has.
Dudes now believe if you're not 6'3", it's f***ing over. Didn't they just implement like a height filter on like Bumble
yes,
or
they did.
one of those apps or something?
Yep.
That is insane.
Could you
imagine they did a weight filter? Could you imagine no women under 100?
I'm pretty sure Asmongold asked that too. Imagine if they did a weight filter. How many women would get filtered by that? I advocate for it. If men have to deal with being filtered out for not being tall enough, women should be filtered out for being too heavy. Do it. Do it, you coward. Do it!
170 pounds. Could you fucking imagine? They would never paid for the first time. They weren't great news, but I kept paying because she talked to me. Spinning glizzy. She talked to you, huh? Are you sure?
If it's on OnlyFans, yeah, that was not her. That was probably someone from across the world talking to you who is not female. Oh no.
About that? Are you sure you were talking to Cutie Pie Kitten 69 and not f***ing Kamal from Pakistan? Because apparently that's the thing. Apparently OnlyFans girls hire agencies in India and Pakistan to like, talk to their simps for them. I masturbate to girls until I am tired of them, so I won't have to approach them and then get rejected. Is this why the birth rate is so low? See, I was under the impression it was because
one of the reasons.
Because the economy and because gender relations are so terrible in this country and like women want a career and they're on birth control, blah 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 blah, but
I will add one more and I'll probably get myself in trouble for it, but
I don't know. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe there's just millions of this guy. Or maybe this is just Reddit. I can only get off to femboy hentai now. Corn on the cob. No salt, no butter, no nothing. This is the closest I can get to the feeling of eating out a girl's vagina. Oh, that's not... You know what? Maybe it is. I don't know. My cat was sitting on my lap.
I have no words, because it's just like, I hear that and then I look at this and I'm just like, the sandwich looks good though, but my god.
And I had to make him move because I started to get hard when I saw a gif of Candace Owens. I was watching a not safe for work video with that one French girl and coomed just when the camera randomly zoomed in 4K HD on a guy's face, so I busted a load to a guy. Felt a little bit cucked and gay and cried a little bit. You could have looked away.
The salad looks good though. The salad looks good.
But you didn't, did you? My body is permanently deformed.
She just rubs it in. Oh my gosh.
And crippled by decades of compulsive, joyless masturbation. Everyone who sees me can tell instantly. Saw a female's body in the cheese and had to jerk off before finishing.
Oh gosh, this is a... Okay, microwave cheese. Sorry, I had to make sure that what was on this lasagna was actually cheese. Okay. The cheese is sad looking. But at least I believe it's just cheese.
The plate. Microwaved cheese lasagna. Okay, so no. I'm just gonna pretend I didn't read the first part. What the f is that? That is not lasagna. That is an abomination. Off to a VTuber crying compilation and the hardest I've ever in my life. I used to be a track star in high school and both my parents always loved me. How did I fall so far? It's actually so crazy.
Well, now I know that there's compilations of VTubers crying. Well, I guess that's mental note for future me. If I feel like I'm just gonna start crying, end stream. End stream. Don't even let it be publicly known. Jesus.
See how, like, you can do everything right as a parent. You can just be, like, a great, responsible parent and raise your kid right. And then one day on your son's, like, 13th birthday, you gift him his own computer. And then in a few years, he's masturbating to anime girls crying and posting about it on Reddit. Tofu broke apart just like my life. Yesterday, for the first time in my life, I looked for and watched cuck porn on purpose, then cried. I have a micropenis. All porn is cuck porn. You're
Yeah, you can't compare yourself to porn. A lot of the actors there go out of their actual way, to make their features exaggerated in one way or another. So, you can't compare yourself to porn stars. You just can't.
Sitting in a chair, watching two people fuck. You might as well be sitting in a chair in the corner of a hotel room, watching two people fuck on a bed. What's the difference? Porn is basically virtual cucking. Tried to jack—
Yeah, I mean, I'm glad that she brought that up, because I was just thinking, like, wait, like, what is cuck porn? Isn't that just porn? Alright. The chicken looks a little charred, but that might be how Korean fried chicken is supposed to be. I'm sorry, I'm not familiar with I mean, I guess it might be okay. It might be okay. It's just a little on the dark side.
Off today, but all the porn was so bad I just turned my phone off and cried myself to sleep.
Wow.
Okay, the reason why you think the porn is boring is because you are so completely desensitized from seeing it all the time. Like 40 years ago,
take a break.
Dudes were drinking it to, like—
There's a reason why people tell you to go touch grass. It's because you need to disconnect from the internet. Oh, what the hell? Why did I just zoom in and out like that? That was weird. Yeah. Just disconnect sometimes. That's the best thing for you. Go take walks in the park. Don't pay attention to any people around you, just besides, making sure you don't run into them. Don't pay them any mind. Just think about nature. Think about the birds. And try to not... I'm not making a good example. I don't know why I'm even trying to do this. I'm sorry. It's a bad habit of mine. I need to just stop trying to help people. Because it never works. It never works, and I've clearly not learned my lesson.
Like the Sears catalog underwear ads. And now the most insane, depraved shit you could ever fucking imagine is only like a few clicks away. Like,
wow.
I just don't think humans were meant to live that way. Like,
no.
I don't think humans were meant to see sissy hypno inflation compilations every second of the day, you know? Whenever I'm outside, I leave my cum sitting in my underwear. We can smell it, by the way. We can smell the cum.
I did not need to know that.
Women especially can tell if you have recently masturbated. You ladies know what I'm talking about. Like, you go up to a guy and, like, you can just tell. Like, you can smell it. If you're a guy and you're like, wait, is she joking? Is she being serious? Don't worry about it. Last night I jumped off and my goopy steamer of a load landed on my Xbox and fell into the ventilation of the console, and it turned me on so much I sprayed the console with 9 sprays of my mom's perfume and masturbated to the stench, and now it won't start. Breakfast to start the day.
The breakfast looks fine. What am I reading? I need to just stop asking. This whole thing is a mess.
Why? Why? I've had this crush for 3 years and I want to screenshot and print some of her photos on Instagram to pee on them, but I can't even afford a printer, so I just wrote her name on a piece of paper and drowned it in my piss. I'm just a stupid pee cell. Why? I hate how the one time she wants to pop a tea for the gram is when she's breastfeeding. Got me using AI just to remove her baby from the pic. Save the earth and post them titties uncensored. Plump and full of milk. This video is turning me into a fucking misandrist. This video is turning me into a femcel. I can't do this anymore.
Holy crap.
I'm dyeing my hair blue, I'm getting a nose ring, I'm growing out my armpit hair. The girl I like was wearing flip-flops and gym shorts that—
It's understandable. It is. Like, I feel like this is the actual, like, extreme for the men. Like, one of, anyways. I know there's 2 extremes. My god. It's no wonder people turn feminists. But still, holy crap.
Uni yesterday, sitting on the floor with her legs open. I went home and j***ed off 6 times in a row thinking about her feet and her butt. Woke up today, went to pee, and noticed that a chunk of skin on the back of my dick is coming off. That's it! That's it! Men need to be born into prison and then earn their way out. There's probably something terribly wrong with my colon. I've been told to seek medical advice ASAP for several months, but it will probably figure itself out one way or another. Well, you should probably go to the doctor if you don't want something bad. I wish older women would pee on me. Oh. God, the men you have sent to protect us are on Reddit, fantasizing about getting pissed on. Discovered cartoon
I'm sorry for being so quiet. I just have no words. I did not expect this video to be so raunchy. I am probably not going to release this video right away. I need a better example. I need a better first video example. I'm gonna finish this reaction and then I'm gonna do a different one because I meant to have this be an experimental video, reaction video to see if anybody was even interested in me going back to it. And I regret this being the first one. Oh my god. I fucking can't. I'm sorry. I don't know if I can handle this much more. Oh my gosh. And here I thought I was desensitized to the bullshit. This is a level of bullshit I have managed to shelter myself from. And I'm wishing I could go back to that shelter.
At the age of 8, and life sucks since then. My mom caught me dry humping my torn mattress to some AI porn and hasn't looked at me in the eyes since. I haven't even touched a girl intimately yet, and I've lived half my life. I'm 39. Okay, first of all, bro is fart maxing. Second of all, men, you really gotta stop the porn. You gotta stop it, or like just way less of it. It's not good for you. Listen, I used to be super pro porn a few years ago. Not anymore. It's gotten so bad, especially after COVID. I feel like it got so much worse. I feel like porn addiction just kind of...
I don't like getting in... I want people to be able to enjoy what they like, but you guys need to limit yourselves. You need to limit yourselves. It's not healthy to be obsessing this hard. It's ruining your lives. It's ruining your relationships. It's preventing you from finding women. And I understand if you're just, like, not interested in being in a relationship in general. I get that, right? But for those of you who are trying to get into a relationship and can't because of porn addiction, unfortunately, you have to help yourselves. You have to help yourselves. Or you could need to find someone who's professionally skilled in helping men out of their porn addiction. I don't know how we would even begin to start doing that, because I remember there was a story about a guy who was actually, like, skilled in being able to help with that, who ended up falling into an addiction himself. And then there was, like, another story where a woman, I guess, was promoting her content to try to help men out of their porn addiction while selling porn. So, you have two sides of the extreme to that, and I don't know. As much as I look at the porn sites being banned in the States, I think it's a violation of, like, you know, I feel like it's a violation of something, like, right? Like, I think people should be able to look at what they want. At the same time, there's just been no limits. There's just been none at all. I don't know. I'm still on the fence on that sort of stuff. I don't want things to be completely regulated and restricted and watched over like frickin' Big Brother style shit. But at the same time, what else do you do when there's an addiction problem and the people who are supposed to be helping you are making it worse or falling into it themselves? What do you even do? I have no idea.
exploded in the past few years. In women too, as we have previously discussed.
Yep.
Like, sure, everything is fine in moderation, blah blah blah, but I feel like there's just like no moderation anymore. I feel like fucking everyone is just a gooner. And it's making everybody depressed. We're just like a society running on like perpetual post-nut depression. Afraid to talk to women.
Okay, wait, hold on. Before I'm not gonna read that right now. I'm gonna get myself in trouble with this one too, but
post-nut depression.
Yeah,
afraid to talk to women at work in case they allegation max. Just friendliness max and LARP as a normal pill.
I don't know what he's eating, by the way.
Talk to women at work in case they allegation
I mean, this is a real fear, though. Like, I get this.
Just friendliness max and LARP as a normal-pilled creepiness minimizer.
No.
I asked a girl out at work and she reported me to HR. I think I'm gonna lose my job. See, this is sad. Like,
okay, you have two extremes. You have the guy who's too afraid to talk to women at the workplace, and then you have the guy who's bold enough to ask one out. Just don't interact with the women at your workplace on a personal level. Unless you already are going into it like already a couple. Just professionally only. Verbally only. Don't touch them, don't get in close to them. Bare minimum interaction if you have to. Like, but don't, I don't know. This is a really bad video. Oh my gosh. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I don't know what I'm doing or saying anymore.
It was totally acceptable to flirt with your coworker, ask her on a date, whatever. Like, so many people's parents
that used to be the case, yeah.
Because they worked together, because they were coworkers, and they flirted, and they hung out and stuff, and now it's, like, not socially acceptable at all to do that. HR culture has ruined the relationship between men and women in the workplace. Fuck HR, go talk to your crush. I got called into
Can we replace HR with AI? I think that'd be a good idea. We should replace HR with AI. The AI would do a better job.
Because apparently it's not okay to jokingly ask my coworker if I can gargle her period. Oh, what the f- Okay, never mind. Never mind. Don't do that. Don't do that. No more talking to women at work. No more talking to women at work. No more talking to women in general. Total ban on talking to women until we figure out what the hell is going on. Downloaded Tinder and
ugh. I'm so glad I have not eaten breakfast. Oh my god.
And got 2 matches in 5 days. Fuck my stupid, ugly life. Okay, from what I know,
the curry
from,
looks
like,
okay.
men who use the apps that I've talked to, that's actually really good. Oh my god, they're all so fucking mad at it.
Wait, hold on. That's really good.
Stupid, ugly life. Okay, from what I know from, like, men who use the apps that I've talked to, that's actually really good. Oh my god, they're all so fucking mad.
When you spot a fake cell, you give them a true cell stare. Yeah, they're mad.
You get a fucking match in less than a week, and you complain?
Yeah,
Stop
really.
humble bragging. I've gotten 0 matches in 3 months. 2 matches in 5 days? Why are you even here? My culture is not your costume.
Man.
Fake cell. Go outside and get your life together. A true cell gets 0 matches. That's 2 people. How many do you need to be satisfied? Mods, take his balls away. 2 matches. Head on over to Kitchen Chads. Oh god, what is Kitchen Chads? Hold on. Kitchen Chads. It's real. Oh my god.
Oh no.
I love cooking for my girlfriend with the money I make from my
that
job.
does look good,
Made
though.
some ratatouille because I like the movie. Might go for a run later. I have had sex before. This is like the Krusty Krab across the street from the chum bucket. This is evil.
That comparison, actually, no, she's right. That's a good comparison.
This is diabolical. Okay, let's go back to kitchen cells. We're done here. I haven't felt the touch of a woman in months. Months? Fake cell. Try 25 years.
Jesus.
Boo, fake cell. Fake cell spotted.
Oh my god.
Went to the drugstore and the girl cashier was nice to me. Started stuttering, so she kinda giggled at me, so I left immediately. Felt so humiliated I couldn't stop myself to get home and masturbate to the idea of her suffering. Masturbating to the idea of her suffering. Incredible. This is some classic incel. I like how there's just like a bunch of people in the comments like, dude, what the fuck? Bro, get some help. Fake cells when a real incel pulls up. A girl I know has
Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. I don't have. It's like I thought I had stuff to say, and it just felt like I was just making the video longer, saying stupid shit. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with this video. I'll figure it out later. What is this? This is a diabolical looking chicken. What the fuck? What have you done to this thing? Holy fuck.
Added me to her close friend stories. Well, today she posted a poll asking what color she should paint her toenails, and apparently my answer was, quote, too specific. I'm no longer in her close friends list. I once walked up to a woman I went to
says,
school
what the fuck is it? So he doesn't even know what the fuck it is. Oh my god.
Since middle school at a bar. Before I could even finish saying hello and asking how she was, a guy put himself between us and asked her if she knew me. She said no. I'm pretty sure they're married now. 22, no driver's license.
The vanishes look okay, though. 22, no driver's license.
Post-high school education, never had
I thought you could, take a test to kind of at least get the papers you needed to, I guess, qualify for stuff that needs a diploma. Do they not offer those anymore? Because if they do offer that, you're not dead in the water. 22 is still young. You got a good... You've got a good amount of time to get stuff together.
A job, never kissed a woman, and have horrible social anxiety. Flying bundle of bananas for dinner. I'm Albanian.
Okay.
F you. I'm half Jewish, half Indian. It was over at birth. You didn't have to tell.
I don't know. I'm just getting myself in trouble with this shit.
I'm half Jewish, half Indian. It was over at birth. You didn't have to tell us the half-Jewish part. We could tell by the circumcised avocado. 5'3".
Oh my gosh.
Finally got the confidence to walk up to a girl at a bar and she bent down and asked me where my parents are.
Oh no! The rainbow trout looks okay, but oh my gosh, this poor guy just got fucking smoked. Oh my gosh, this poor guy.
A girl at a bar and she bent down and asked me where my parents are. Judging by what we have seen around this subreddit, some guys would be totally into that. Some men are drowning, while others die of thirst.
True.
I should clean my bathroom, but without the drain flies, I have nobody left to keep me company.
Sorry, I noticed the dessert and I was trying to read what it was called. It's flan, okay, so. That doesn't look too bad. It just, the sauce turned me off at first. Without the drain files, I have nobody left to keep me company. What? Is that the drain flies? Oh god.
I should clean my bathroom, but without the drain flies, I have nobody left to keep me company. Asmongold, is that you? You don't just have your...
I can't. I can't.
Drain flies. Look, you have a little ant friend too. See, it's not all bad.
Oh my god, he had an ant in there? Oh god, okay, never mind. Don't let insects in your food, that's disgusting.
I have a date tomorrow. Maybe my femcel gay life is over. A woman going on to a incel subreddit talking about how she has a date tomorrow. This is just evil. This is just like eating a 5-course meal in front of a starving African child. What are you doing, bitch? I'm a femcel loser who can't talk to people and spends all her time playing games. Guy I had a crush on from high school told me he wasn't interested in a relationship, but I think he's lying and didn't want to tell me he's not interested because I'm fat, chopped, and broke. F my f***ing loser virgin life. I'm about to turn 25 and I'm still a virgin. I feel like it's too late now. Everyone knows more about intimacy than I ever could, and no one will ever want an unattractive...
Not all of the food is good because it's low effort, random shit. But some of it is coming out kind of tasty. It's helping smooth over whatever the fuck I'm reading in this video.
Inexperienced femcel. I'm just a lonely virgin femcel gamer. Bro, why are there women in this incel community? They're like f***ing locusts. They come in, they gentrify everything. Sports, politics, board games, video games.
And I'm sure they get clowned in
the hating women.
And I'm sure they get clowned in the comments too. I want to see the comments on those.
Club is being invaded by women. Is nothing sacred? There's no such thing as a female incel, okay? There's no such thing as a heterosexual female incel. Dating and finding a relationship, different. But any man would f you. It doesn't matter how fat, how socially awkward, how ugly. Men f couches. Men f rotisserie chickens. You can find a man who will f you. All female incels are volcels. That is my hot take. I know I'm a fake.
I mean, I'm willing to believe that. I'm willing to believe that take. The problem is, I think a lot of women don't get turned off by that kind of man because they, well, I hate to say it, but given from some of the posts in this video so far, a lot of y'all are kind of gross. I'm sorry, it's the honest truth. You guys are gross. You guys are extremely gross. You guys gotta clean up your act a little, and then you might be able to have something somewhere. Oh my gosh. At the end of the day, it all boils down to the man has to improve himself first. He has to be willing to improve himself. We can't help you. You gotta do it yourself.
Cell, but I truly wish I was a true cell. The only woman who truly loved me for who I am is gone from this world, and I'm the only one to blame. I wish I was a true cell so I didn't know what true love felt like. Sometimes when I cook, I like to imagine
that sounds like breakup or death. Sad either way.
And I'm the only one to blame. I wish I was a true cell so I didn't know what true love felt like. Sometimes when I cook, I like to imagine I'm cooking for a loving partner who's excited for me to join them at the table, but then I turn around and nobody's there and a little part of me dies inside. Every night I go to sleep thinking about kissing a girl just...
He's putting effort into his fantasy, at least.
Once. Another man's child has the eyes
Wait, I missed that last one.
Every night I go to sleep thinking about kissing a girl just once. Another man's child has the eyes of the woman I love. She's better off without me, and soon enough she'll forget the color of my eyes and the way we laugh together, while I'll be trapped in those memories forever. I like how in the women posting L's video it was like, I got drunk and peed on my date, teehee, and the men posting L's video it's like, I want to myself. Like, this shit isn't even funny. I don't even know what to say to this. This is just depressing. Black bean chili.
It really is depressing.
Mom would hit me until I stopped crying as a kid, and now I'm an emotional wreck to any girl I talk to. Oh god, I'm so sorry. I need a girl to beat me like my mom did. Oh. A Freud cell. I've given up on getting women. My goal now is to get as fat as possible. A friend of mine said I look like a serial killer, but not a hot one. What's up with women in the serial shit? Okay, for all my weird...
I don't even know what to say anymore. Like, some of these are just off the rails. Carbonated matcha? What the fuck is carbonated matcha?
Serial killer, but not a hot one. What's up with women in the serial shit? Okay, for all my weird flaws, at least I do not have a serial fetish, okay? That is one I do not have. I can't stop.
I really think women should stop referring to men as serial killers unless they have actually been committing the crime. Like, if you just say that they look like it, please stop doing that. It doesn't do you any favors because it makes you look like a bitch. And it doesn't do men favors because the ones that tend to look like that are ones who are just struggling to find love in the first place. Just stop. Just stop. It's unnecessary. Just stop.
Having homosexual fantasies about me and my classmate, and I wake up with a boner every morning. The cold showers are not fun. I'm not gay, but imagining how slim his legs are makes me feel hot. I'm not gay, but I keep fantasizing about how
I hate to break it to you, buddy.
Those legs are. I was in the bathroom trying to eat a banana when two guys walked in and I could hear them kissing. I squashed my banana in anger because of the jealousy I felt. And to make matters worse, I think I grabbed the wrong kind of banana. Haha, I just accidentally squeezed my dick to the sound of two men kissing. I cook so often for my
Bruh. I don't even have words anymore. This is just off the rails at this point.
That I've started to feel like his boy wife. Maybe in another life I was his gatherer trad wife and he was my Chad Hunter husband. Is it time to start femboy maxing? Sometimes I have inappropriate thoughts about other men and I hit myself in the head repeatedly. Men out here fighting demons. And the demons is bisexuality. Listen, it's 2025. Nobody gives a shit if you're gay anymore. That's basically like being straight nowadays in the world of demisexual gender goblins or whatever the fuck.
I think for that last one, I think it's that they want to be a specific way, which is why they're fighting against it. We're gonna do another zoom in story, hang on. I have a more normal theory that I shouldn't need to cut out. I like to call this the FSE, the FSC theory, first sexual experience theory, where at a young age, the moment you start having boners to weird things, winds up being the thing that you mentally and sexually cling to for the rest of your life. So, for example, do you remember the Totally Spies animated series? And how absolutely full of fetish material it was? Do you think maybe a chunk of furries came from that? Oh my gosh. I wonder if there's any weight to that theory. There's this, like, you just are exposed to this shit at a young age, and that's what you end up just getting sucked into. I wonder if there's any weight to that. It's not a very big theory, but that's just, I wonder if there's a weight to that, you know? Maybe I'm just preaching to the choir on this one. Maybe it's just dumb. All right, we can go back to this here.
Good, bro. Just don't be a furry. Went on Grindr to see if I was lovable, and they rejected me. You were rejected on Grindr? That's impossible. Dudes will literally hit up someone on Grindr before the person even has a profile picture. They'll just, like, get in the DMs like, hey, wanna bang? I swear to God, talk to any gay male friend of yours. They will say the same. The gay male community is what all of human sexuality would look like.
If that's, like, I don't know Grindr culture at all. I keep forgetting it exists. But if that's the culture, what the fuck did you do to get rejected? Oh boy. Oh boy.
Like, if women were not the gatekeepers of sex, and it's horrifying. I've said before that hookup culture is basically straight people culturally appropriating gay culture, and it's been a complete disaster for society. 18 male.
Yikes.
I haven't seen my friends in months, and all I do with my time is work at my job. Welcome to being an adult, unfortunately. Welcome to the next 45 years of your life. I love the people in the comments like, imagine having—
At best. At best. Imagine 45 at best. Imagine you'll be able to retire at 50. Chances are you're probably going to be working until 80 because that's what society fucking demands these days. Unless you have a really, really fucking good job and a massive surplus of money to live off of for the rest of your life, you're gonna probably be working for a long time. Unfortunately, it's just how it is these days.
Having a job, you have friends. This guy is doing better than like 90% of this subreddit, and he's only 18. It's never been less over for someone. I'm only 16 and I've already wasted my entire life. I'm gonna turn 18 in a few days. I'm below average in everything. If you are 17 years old, you are basically a child. You are a baby. What are you doing?
It takes until you're about in your mid-20s for your physical body, at least, to mature out a bit. Give it some time. Give it some time. It's not over yet.
The incel subreddit. All these people like, oh, I'm 16, oh, I'm 17. Is it over for me? This was me at 16, okay? Yeah. Quoting Invader Zim, going on newgrounds.com, and now look at me. Yeah. You know, on second thought,
I mean, that wasn't... I relate to that, man. I relate to that.
Where someone like that would end up, aren't I? Never mind. What I'm trying to say is, it's not over, okay? It's never over, but it's especially not over when you are that young. It's not like you're 36 or something. A pretty girl sat next to me on the bus and I leaked a bit of pre-com. I'm 36. Oh. Sorry. Spent my last $10.
It's hard to get upset at someone's, bodily functions. Yikes. Like, I can't judge, because I know that there's certain parts of the male body that men don't have the best control over. I pray that she didn't notice.
On OnlyFans. Here's my dinner. Why would you spend money on some stupid whore? Obviously, many of these people are being silly, they're being tongue-in-cheek. Real actual incels probably don't hang out much on Reddit. They're not out here posting shit like this. I just thought this was funny and goofy. That has been my whole channel. I find something funny, I bring it to you. I'm like a cat bringing its owner a dead mouse as a gift. Here you go. What is your biggest L? Maybe I'll make another video like this where I just read Seoane's audience posting their L's.
Oh my gosh.
But I will see you guys very soon with a new video. Bye!
Yeah, definitely go support her and I guess technically her sponsor as well. I don't know if I'm gonna post this video. I don't know if I'm gonna post it with cuts. It's probably gonna have a lot of cuts. And I'm definitely not gonna be posting this publicly because some of the things I said are fucking wild and inconsistent and all over the place. I understand why I stopped doing reaction content. So, I don't know. I will post this at a later time if it, if there is enough interest to generate, going back into reaction content or not. I don't really want to do this. I don't want to do it full time. If I do it live on stream, I'm probably only going to do it maybe 2 reaction videos a day, if I ever did, realistically. We'll see how much of my future changes from the making of this video, so. Anyways, thanks for watching, and take care, Sprouts. I'll see you next time.